This is LJ Jackson at the 2021 podcast draft. Exciting news today in podcast history. Michael Che is going to stop doing his fake podcast to make all the people that he doesn't give a about happy. Funny guy. The big question of the day today is where is Ricardo Leon going on his podcast journey? We're about to find out next. Thank you, LJ. I'm Lexus Charday, creator, producer, and host of Fart Talk. And after careful consideration, we've had a ton of interest, a lot of comedians saying they wanted to be my co-host. I decided that we're going to go with Ricky Leon. Ricardo, I'm very excited to offer you this opportunity. I have your contract here. On the first page, it goes over all of your obligations.
Bull. Baby girl, we don't need that. We just ask me. I'll be on your show, of course.
You will?
I'm Fart Talk all the way, baby! Woo!
Oh my God! Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. So there you have it. Ricky is going to be my new co-host. So excited for Fart Talk.
Back to you, LJ.
And there you have it. Wow. What an awesome choice. Let's see if we can get Ricky over here right now. Ricky. What's going on, man?
What's up?
Hey. So how do you feel? How do you feel about your choice going with Fart Talk?
I'm feeling good. I feel like it was an important thing to kind of add to my portfolio, doing a fart podcast. They're real big right now, so we're in good shape, people. Thank you. Follow me on Instagram.
I gotta say, Ricky, I'm pretty excited. I'm a friend of the fart as well. Yes, I am. Way to go, Ricky!
Thank you.
Yeah, and there you.
And I just want to say thank you to all my fans and to keep watching 1, 2, 3 jokes and listening to it. And I just want to say thank you to my mom. And she's so supportive. And don't touch me.
Right, there you guys have it. You got your big question. Ricky Leon is now with Fart Talk, and I'm LJ Jackson. Thank you for watching the 2021 podcast draft.
Welcome to Fart Talk with Ricky
And Lex. What is up? Welcome to Fart Talk.
Fart Talk.
I'm Lex, and this is my new co-host, Ricky.
Am I everything you wanted, listener, watcher, viewer?
I don't
so
know.
excited.
Let's find out. We already have a lot of comments. So far, love you guys. Hell yeah, bros, and yay, Ricky.
Hey, all right.
Off to a good start.
Off to a really good start. And not the way I like to start every day and every podcast is with some, I forgot the name of this, kimchi king bowl.
Ooh, kimchi king
I'm trying to get those kimchi farts going on for this show, and also a new sponsor as well.
Oh, yes.
So fucking hot.
Ricky, don't burn yourself.
All right. It's going to burn the way it's going to burn coming out. I know that for sure.
Yeah. Is that usually what you eat? Like, does that make you gassy? I mean, all of our viewers are going to want to know what makes Ricky gassy.
Well, I like to fart like globally. I like, so sometimes I'll have some Mexican food or some other ethnic food. And but today I decided to go with some Korean. And yeah, speaking of Korean, I want to give a shout out to my friend Bob Timmons over on the 1, 2, 3 Jokes podcast. The other podcast that I'm on, go check that out if you guys haven't heard about it yet. And also check out some kimchi king bowl.
Yes, 123 Jokes is an amazing podcast. I've had the pleasure of being on it multiple times. And one of the reasons why I chose Ricky as my co-host is because he has been a huge inspiration, or he always inspires and motivates me to like do my character work. And so he had asked me to do Michael Jackson, and I was like, dude, no, I can't pull that off. He's like, no, you can do it, you can do it. And I was like, no, I can't. And then I pulled it off, and so he pushed me. I never would have done it if it wasn't for Ricky. So thank you, Ricky. I love you.
I love you too, and I will never think of MJ the same without seeing your face instead of his. Less accusations, I know that for sure.
Yeah. Well,
Let's get them going, listeners. People in the chat start accusing Lex of different crimes.
No. Rapid fire questions for Ricky. We do have a guest today, so we want to make sure we respect her time. But rapid fire questions for Ricky right now in the comments, what you want to know about him, and then we'll try to answer some later too. But Ricky, you have been officially greeted by our house troll, Lunchmeat. Welcome back. He says, Ricky, like if Twan and Dana ran as fast as they could into each other and they merged somehow. So far, so good. Is he saying that? Is he saying that Twan and Dana like ran off to be in love?
No. I think he's saying that they like ran into each other and merged together and made me. I could see that. I got curly hair like Dana and
I totally read that wrong.
vaguely Asian features like Twan.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
I have none of the talent of either of them though. That was excess that fell off.
Oh my god. I kind of like, I don't know if Lunchmeat is like hiding behind this like, YouTube troll facade and is like really a stand-up comedian, because his comments, man, his comments hit. I'm always like, even if I don't like physically laugh at it, I'm laughing on the inside. I'm like, this motherfucker. Oh my goodness. Well, Ricky, nobody's asking you any questions.
That's fine. I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy my kimchi king bowl.
I'm sure they'll come up, days after when more people have watched it. What's up, Soul Lord? We connected on Instagram earlier. Lunchmeat. Sorry, I didn't show your comment earlier.
Oh yeah. Ooh, there's Lunchmeat. All eating kimchi as well.
Yeah,
kimchi
he's like
ramen.
a sailor. He looks like a pirate.
He's eating it out of his beard, which I need to trim because this thing's getting nasty. But maybe I could just braid it in and then eat it.
It
this
looks
way.
like it smells.
Yeah.
Probably smells like farts.
That's the theme of the show, probably.
Oh, here's your question. Are any of you guys gassy or nah? RN. I was earlier. I mean, I feel like Ricky is probably gonna fart before this episode is over if he's eating.
I'm
that
working
shit.
on it. I'm really working on it. So, and nothing helps work on it more than a kimchi king bowl from Paldo.
Totally. All right, let's bring on our guest. I'm super excited to have her. She was supposed to be on a while back, and we're grateful we got her back on. But please give it up for Miss Amanda Xeller.
Yeah.
What is up, girl?
You mean New York Amanda Xeller?
Oh yeah, baby. New York Amanda Xeller. Oh, thanks so much for having me on, Lex and Ricky. I'm so excited.
We're super excited to have you on. So I have a lot of questions for you based off the information we exchanged when we were booking you on the show. First, your IG handle, Wild Lady Peg Peg Peg.
Yes.
Does that mean what I think it means?
It does not.
I thought you don't hit it 3 times.
Nope. Maybe 20 years ago, I was given the nickname Peggy, even though Margaret is in no way a part of my name. And Peggy stuck harder than my real name. Yeah, that's it. And I've always called myself like a wild lady. Like I had a bumper sticker on a car that said wild lady. Okay. It was one of my favorite things. And I just thought that was a fun thing to say. And I don't want to change it. That's just what it is now.
Am I the first one to ask that? Or have you gotten that before?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
Am I really that bad? All right,
So
my
what,
second question. No,
I-
Ricky. No, Ricky, go ahead.
It's fine.
No,
Go ahead.
no, go
No,
ahead.
you had a
We
whole
gotta
thing planned. It's
we gotta
fine.
work these kinks out. It's our first time. You know.
Speaking of kinks, peg. No. So, wild lady, what do you have an example of a wild lady scenario? Like when were you a wild lady? When does this come up?
Oh, I don't. It's for me. It's just about like feeling free. I think a lot of it's also I don't know, like growing up in the '90s and just wanting to have a lot of like control over my life and be able to be like in charge of my decisions, like regardless of like in what arena it is, and being free and just being like wild and raw. It was something that was always very spiritual and not something that was like, I don't know, nothing that would go like sexual or kinky. It was just more about like, oh, like my heart and like my spirit is just
Great.
All right, now I'll ask my second question. Sorry, I just didn't want to like talk over you again.
No, I love this.
I love that Amanda is here for this. This is like, we're so vulnerable right now. All right, so my second question is,
I won't ask any more questions.
Hold on, okay.
I'll let you wild ladies do your thing.
All right, before I ask
wild
my
lady
question,
power.
Shut up.
The last interruption. I'm sorry.
Okay, before I ask my question, slow your roll. She's been with us since like the very beginning. She has a awesome podcast as well. She asked, does wild lady have wild farts?
Oh my God. I would say my farts are very wild. I would describe them as mad gnarly. They're very bad. They're horrendous. They're so bad that I don't like farting in front of people because the person might die. They smell so bad. I have terrible gas. Always have. Ever since I was born, the worst.
Okay, and like what was your family like about your gas? Were they like supportive of it or?
Oh no, it was disgusting. It smelled terrible. After fart, they would leave the room. No one else in my like immediate family had what I had. I have extended family who have similar things to me. But my mom, I've never seen my mom fart. I've never heard my mom fart. I've never smelled my mom's fart. Same thing with my brother. They could fart and it'd probably smell like a rose, like that cliche. No, I'm just a weirdo. Bizarre.
Ricky, would you like to add?
Am I okay? Yeah, sure. I can add. So describe it though. I want to know like what kind of aroma are we getting here when we get to your horrendous farts?
One of the worst farts I've ever had. I think I was maybe 9 years old. And my family went to the Grand Canyon. Actually, we were out near you all.
No, is it still there? Is there a cloud of your fart floating over the Grand Canyon?
I honestly think yes. I'm sure I shut down one of the bathrooms there. And on the drive back, my family had to hold my ass out the window because they couldn't take it anymore. So we were just flying up the highway with my bare butt out the window while I just let them rip over and over and over again. Yep.
Oh my God, there needs to be a movie about your life.
Oh, you got Lexi crying like crazy.
Thought my family was weird. Whew. Man, I feel for you. So much trauma.
I know, right? I laugh at it. Like, I think it's so funny, but it's painful. It sucks. But it's also just like, how could you not laugh at that?
Yeah, how do you not go through that and then grow up to become a comedian? I mean, what? I feel your pain. Oh my goodness. Thank you for your honesty.
Always. We're being vulnerable here, right?
We're so vulnerable right now. Look who just came through the building. Twan Murder. He said, if Dana and I merged, you get Ricky. Can he spit fire though?
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't have any of your talents.
And then Lunchmeat followed up with, he could probably lip sync pretty good.
I could probably do that.
That was awesome. Thanks for coming through, Tuan. Okay, so I want to ask my question. Oh, what? Pastrami can cause you still salty? I don't understand.
I get it. I get
Okay,
it.
if he gets it.
I get it. It's a wild guy thing. So
Oh, whoa, okay.
sorry about that.
Sorry.
This
Sorry,
could be a
Ricky.
wild people podcast right now. We don't have to divide.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Wild non-binary, you know?
Yes, please.
It's all good.
Wild people.
Wild people.
Oh my
People
goodness.
Hi.
So Amanda, you told me that you call your farts a chef's kiss. Where did you come up with that nickname? Where did that nickname for your farts come about?
Oh, just because they're horrible. That literally is just it. Like it all just comes back to how strong they are. They're just so strong. Nothing matches them. I've never smelled anything worse than what has come out of my butthole. I'm so envious of the people who like will fart and it'll smell like a potato chip, or it'll fart and it just smells like kind of light. Mine just it literally is like a dead horse. It just like clears everything out. It clears everybody out of the room. I have had friends who have had like problems like their whole life, like not being able to smell, and my farts still like penetrate all of that and just like clear everybty out and
penetrate.
You've had multiple friends that have had problems.
I've had 3 friends. One is my landlord, the landlord of my building. Yeah, it's actually quite ironic. There's been multiple times. I live in New York. I live in Brooklyn. So I don't live in a house. I live in an apartment complex with multiple people in it. And every once in a while, it's kind of common. It's scary as hell, but it's quite common that somebody won't turn their oven off all the way. So there'll be a gas leak, and we're able to figure that out because somebody will be able to smell the gas leak in the building. And my landlord, the way that he figures it out is by like going apartment to apartment with the reader. I forget what it's called, but then also just like eyeballing and seeing, did somebody not turn their dial on their oven all the way off, because he can't smell it. But one time when he was going around doing a check, it was my time for him to come into my apartment, and he came at the wrong time. He was turned right around and left.
So now, like when they get like a cochlear implant, or like when people see colors for the first time, they have those glasses, they cry. They have a big emotional response. Did he cry like Lexi did? Did his cry? Did your farts make him cry?
I think it made him cry, not because the smell, like he was able to smell for the first time, but just because it was so strong, it made you tear up. I don't know if that's ever happened to you, where you smell something and you just start crying. It just penetrates. It just goes beyond the senses. Yeah. Man, can you imagine like farting? You're not the person who farted, but you like walk in, and instead of like you smell it, but you also feel it.
like the heat.
The thickness singes your eyebrows off.
Yes. Horrible.
That's crazy. All right. So with these rancid farts that you've had for your whole life, what's your love life like?
It's okay. It's fine. I'm pretty open about like what's going on with my gastrointestinal tract with the people who I date. I let them know beforehand if I feel like a bomb about to drop. I try to leave, but if not, they know what's coming. It's not a surprise. And yeah, I don't know. I think it's okay. I also think like farts are so normal too. Like everybody farts.
Totally.
Right? I remember like a few years ago, there was like a study, and it was like the average person, I think, farts 14 times a day. I forget what that number was. It was also like an old thing. I remember it on Oprah, like of all things. Yeah, but I think like everyone's had a terrible fart. Everyone's had like a normal fart, and everyone's had like a miracle fart where it like doesn't smell at all. And it's just like perfect. It's like passes by. And yeah, the people who I date, it's I try to be very polite about it. But also like when it happens, it's like a good test to see how they deal with it and if they have a sense of humor about it too.
Yeah.
because you got to laugh at it. Like, you have to absolutely laugh at it. For me,
Yeah,
it's super
especially in your
malicious.
situation when it's like, you have something that's wrong with you,
Yeah.
like I've had there's two actual dates I've been on. Well, one, it was like a guy that I was like, he was already kind of my boyfriend at that point. But the first time it happened, I was in high school and I had like severe IBS, super lactose intolerant, but still had dairy all the time.
Mhm.
And we went out to, yeah. And it was like homecoming. On homecoming, I'm wearing like a white dress, like a silver like dress, right? We go to eat. I ordered chicken Alfredo
Oh yeah, baby, all that
at
cream.
like a small town, like Italian American family owned restaurant where they're like, "Ayo Gino," like in the back, like took like 3 bites and like immediately it was like bubble guts, like I was like, I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh my gosh.
And it was like diarrhea, like
I'm so
bad. And
sorry.
then my
Oh,
stomach was like hurting the whole date. It was like awful. And I think he was just like so happy to be on a date with me that he probably didn't even notice.
He was so happy to be on a date with you.
Yeah.
Do you just
He was like a very excited, high energy guy and just like all the time,
oh,
So-
that's so sweet. Oh, I'm sorry that you went through that, but it is very sweet.
Yeah, he was very sweet. But and then like when I was older, like in 22, like I'm maybe my third date, fourth date, like we're already kind of like established. Um, we were like going back up his elevator and my stomach like bubble guts and you could hear it. It was just me and him on the elevator and he was like, and he kind of laughed and he was like, do you need to like go poo poo?
See, sometimes you need that because it's so severe and it could be so humiliating that like somebody being able to come in and make it as light as possible, like in that moment, just to like pardon, like. But,
He
like,
didn't
to
say
release
boo boo
it.
the first time though. Like he was like kind of serious about it the first time. Oh my god! I'm like reliving this trauma.
I'll tell you 2 stories. So I know Ricky. Wait, Ricky, I know you've been trying to say something.
Oh no, it's fine.
Something that is pretty universal is like stress and stress causing different triggers within you. So like I chose the right profession in like entertainment where it's just stressful nonstop. And I've had 2 horrendous, like extraordinary, like stressful situations that like really triggered diarrhea. And one was I was preparing for a show. Like everything was falling apart. I was trying to do a lot of like troubleshooting and just like putting everything back together. And I was working in a coffee shop and I was so stressed out. I went to the bathroom, obviously like stunk it up with farts before like the dam opened up. And it was so bad, I like broke the bathroom and the coffee shop had to close for the day because they couldn't have somebody to come to fix the bathroom in that moment. And there was also a line of people waiting to use the bathroom. So I had to come out and announce to the whole coffee shop that the bathroom was out of order. I did not work there.
And it's my fault.
And it's my fault. And I haven't gone back to that coffee shop because I've been so humiliated over it. And then the same thing happened before a show a couple of years later. Small show. I was a little bit sick, but I was like, no, let me power through. It's fine. And the same thing happened. It was a bar show. We were like on a stage in the back, and I had to shut down the whole bathroom. And that smell came with me too. And it came with me in the back of the room, and it came with me on stage. Yes, let's get diarrhea triggers.
It seems like it's like a gag reflex, but the opposite way, a diarrhea trigger.
Oh yeah, don't stress me out because then it's all gonna
Yeah. For those of you that are listening, Slow Your Roll just said, let's get hashtag diarrhea triggers trending. And she could not be any more accurate.
I love that.
Oh my
Also,
God.
Bravo one spelling diarrhea correctly. Someone,
Yeah. I'm always like, honey, what? Oh,
I know there's an
right.
H in there.
Yeah. Yeah, there's somewhere. And then there's like, oh, there's no, 2 H's? No.
So have you guys ever had the like not misguided, but a guy who's like, no, baby, like I don't care. Let me smell it. Let me smell it. And then like it didn't end up like, and he learned his lesson and he decided.
No, I've never had that. I've always been terrified of being with someone and like my pants coming off, because I don't know what the litmus test is. Yeah, I don't know. I've always been super upfront about it, and I've never had somebody be so forward to be like, no, let's make this sexy.
Not that they made it sexy, but they want like they're trying to be chivalrous and like say like I'm so open to you, like I will open yourself up to me, open your anus up to me, and let me smell.
No, I have never had that happen. I've dated people who wanted me to fart freely in front of them because they also want to fart freely in front of me. Like that's the closest that I've had to that. Nothing like spread open those butt cheeks. Let me see that starfish, baby. Like nothing like that.
So my answer is no too, but my no is different than Amanda's, because you're saying if you've ever had a guy be like fart on me and then be like never mind.
I didn't say fart on you, but just like let it go. Like just say like.
I just want to say that both Lex and I were like,
never been that.
You say fart on me.
To the point where my lover would be like, I don't want you farting around me, or would be mad if I farted.
Oh, okay.
But I also think I have rank farts, so I don't know.
I've been banned from farting in my relationship, completely banned, because I used to do it. Like I think it's hilarious. I think, and I'm good at timing them too, or at least being able to like muster up like a funny joke to kind of punctuate with a fart.
Love that.
Banned. Not
All
able.
right.
Not allowed anymore.
I have to share this comment. Lunch Meat says, "Wow, I put some Vaseline on my teeth and let the girl fart in my mouth. It stays with you for like 2 hours. It's the best."
The second I saw Vaseline, I knew what was coming.
So I knew what was coming next.
Does Vaseline hold in smell?
I don't know. I mean, Lunch Meat could probably put us up on some fart fetish game.
And then you have to hold your teeth like this so you don't rub the Vaseline off.
Gosh.
That sounds messy. That sounds really messy. So yeah, anyway, this has been great. This has been awesome.
I've loved this. I want to keep going. So nice.
Oh my God. Lunch Meat says I call it fart braces. Interesting.
I've braced myself for a fart, but I've never had a fart brace.
Ooh.
But well, if it was Ricky, you would punctuate with a fart.
I totally
the thing, the phrase.
I totally forgot about the fart phrase of the week, which I think is totally in alignment with your farts. The fart phrase of the week is fragrant foof.
Oof, alliteration.
Fragrant foof. Foof makes it feel like so like non-threatening and like not dangerous. Fragrant.
Very dainty.
Yes, very dainty. I will say my farts are not that. I wish they were. I'm going to call it that to just balance it out.
Pardon me, I need to foof. And then it's just like rancid.
Push out a fragrant foof.
Good job, Amanda. I love like walking through the mall and then going through the department store and walking through the perfume aisle and just leaving my own fragrant foof before I leave. Your turn, Ricky.
I imagine myself as a French man smoking a cigarette and letting out my fragrant foof. When I was a kid, my favorite cartoon was Foofer. It was this blue dog, and his name was Foofer. And now I know that that's a euphemism for farts. He's a farting dog. We got to get him on the show.
Gotta get him on the show. Up next.
Pooper.
Right? Oh my gosh, I love it when my friends send me like different TikToks that are like related to some sort of fart topic, and then I look and I'll see that like, you know, these people have like thousands, tens of thousands of views off like fart stuff. I'm like, farts are hilarious. I don't care if people say it's a hack, or what do they call it, a hack? Because
Sure.
yeah, but it's funny. So anyway, yeah, they'll send me these videos and I'll track down these people and I'm like, hey, you want to come on our show? Like I've gotten like a couple of them so far, but yeah.
That's amazing. Oh, I love that. No, there's a massive community of people who love this. I mean, it's just so funny. I mean, it's a sound that comes out of your body. I also agree. I don't like when people are like, oh, let's hack. I'm like, no, it's not. It's like, it's human humor that like we're not even trying to create. It's just like our body doing it and we're smiling at it. Yeah. I'm always pro fart. I'm always pro fart humor. I love poop humor. I think it's all great.
I feel like we need to like come up with like a Scouts like on like.
Oh, I love
Poopers Unite. I don't know.
This looks like you didn't have toilet paper and you had to. That's what I thought you were doing.
Oh my gosh, this has been so much fun. Well, I figured I would end the show. Oh, hold on. We got a comment real quick from Slow Your Roll. She says some people think farts are low-brow comedy, but it's something everyone laughs at. So why are they so judgy? Dude, I feel you.
I think it's because it's easy. I think it's universal. I think it's something that everybody universal will laugh at. So I think a lot of people, if there's like a fart or a fart joke,
it's too relatable, right?
Yeah. Too relatable.
Like, and comedy, like be relatable, right? And then you pick like the most relatable thing, and they're like, that's hacky, right? Mm-hmm. Sex, farts, like anything that's beyond the norm or unorthodox,
or very norm.
Hack. Yeah.
I think it's exactly that. I could talk about that for a long time.
Oh yeah. Now we're gonna go down the rabbit tunnel.
I think it was just a typo. I don't think she meant low brow. I think she meant low brown.
That was not the word of the day, but oh, there you go. I'll give you that. All right, so I did a new fart song and I released it the other day, and it's on my Instagram and my TikTok, and it's me redoing the Spice Girls wannabe, Let Me Smell Your Farts. And I made a special video just to show on this one where it's all me dressed as all 5 characters for the whole minute. So that's how I'm going to end the show today. And I hope you guys enjoy it.
Yo, let me smell your farts, your stinky, stinky farts. You wanna smell my farts, my ricky, ricky farts. Let me smell your farts, your stinky, stinky farts. You wanna smell my farts, my ricky, ricky farts. I wanna really, really, really wanna piff, piff, ah. If you like my tutus, if you like my ass, if you wanna get with me, better pass some gas. We defecated all the time. Let's release some pressure, it will be divine. So let me smell your farts, your stinky, stinky farts. You wanna smell my farts, my ricky, ricky farts. Let me smell your farts, your stinky, stinky farts. You wanna smell my farts, my ricky, ricky farts. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta like that you accidentally. I have to wear depends. If you wanna be my lover, you have got to rib. Sniffing is too easy, but that's the way it is. Now what you think about that?